Fights brewing, LD. Both teams have a lot of heroes. They see each other as well.
Level 1 Lich. Let's see. They're going to go for it. OG are confident. The 4 comes in. Earth's on the high ground, getting slowed down a bit. Even a kinetic field being dropped here. A rumble at the North Rune. Who grabs it? Alchemist wants it. No-Tail does get it. Even if he goes down, not too shabby. A 1-for-1 as far as the bounty runes go. But No-Tail will give up the first blood, and they might get Fly as well. Running down the Lich. A secondary kinetic field drops on point again. Jerax showing up. Going on to Matumba Man. Can they get the first kill of the laning stage?
Insane, and they've got Jerax on their team, but Crit's making a case for the best Earth Spirit player of the tournament.
Again, the kinetic field, but this time Fly's also been caught in it. Matumba Man getting off the clap. Jerax on the chase. They drop the cloud. They're going to lose Fly. Another death here, even with this DD room.
It's more likely we see a kill onto the Alk if he's not careful. No-Tail.
It's across the roll. It's a whip from Crit, a rare one at that, and No-Tail may pay the piper here. Glimpse back by Jerax. 3 heroes. Descending on the kinetic field, doesn't quite clip him, but it doesn't matter. Liquid get the kill anyway. They even force the Fly TP in.
Very good call from Liquid to make sure they bring in that +1 to guarantee that kill. Inside of OG, as you mentioned, they're playing very slow reactionary, but they are going to go on Matumba Man up top to kick back into the tower.
Chris, first time, not a success. Second time, much better, but Matumba Man trying to man up against this. He is silenced. He gets off a clap. He turns. He wants to kill Crit. He mauls him with the help of Kuro, so it ends up being a 1-for-1 there. It is a core for a support.
That Genkin rotation coming in.
Kuro says, nah, not like that, buddy. No stacks for you, sir. Oh, No-Tail. Oh, what a rune.
Wow.
A fortuitous haste saves the day, but still, No-Tail spending a lot of time here running for dear life as Kuro gonna blink on him. They still go for this. They've already got the static storm and Spada shreds him. Nice haste rune, but not good enough. Looking for that glimpse play though. And Jerax, be the savior again. He's found one. Pulls in the Lich. Down Fly goes. Fairly minimal at this stage.
Oh, Crit. He's found the
roll forward. They are going to engage and they will find the kill. So you're in first and Fest Bomb.
The Ancients as well.
They're moving on mid now. They find Crit. Goes for the boulder smash off the mark. Fada deftly sidesteps it. High ground though is OG's if the fight breaks out where I think it will, but mind control! He gets the jump with the 2 heroes plus the chainsaws coming out, but Matumba Man just ignores it, shrugs it off, charges forward, and now looks for more. Fly on the back line, that Lich ain't going anywhere, 3 have fallen. Does the rest get out? Yeah, Beastmaster over to mid, Alchemist.
Even if they manage to drag this game out, they can defend their high ground. We've seen what Alchemist can do in this tournament.
They found another Mr. 9K MMR. Can't dodge this one. They get the crush off. The amp damage there as well. They're going to glitch the right back into a static storm. He barely makes it out. But Matumba on the chase. Oh, he's going to play it safe. Could have tried to dive for that one. Actually, he's looking for it now from the backside. Some Spada, the Germans are coming, and OG is running. They get up to the chain cross, try to turn the fight, but Fada's too tanky. Kuro drops a secondary cloud, and then they retreat. They might lose Kuro on the way out. The Alk stun's there on the Slardar. The fish dropping low. Building up an advantage, now up to an 8,000 gold and experience lead, and they find another one. It's No-Tail on the bottom lane. Radiant's currently deactivated, might want to turn that on. And still being pursued out with the cloud there. Kuro blinking in again. He's going to force a big TP reaction. No-Tail getting completely chunked down here. The chain froze is beautiful from Fly. They roar Fada. They brain him down. No Bloodstone tonight. He's coming back in 10 seconds though. Matumba Man stands his ground. Secondary cloud. The Alk stun is there. They're going to lose the Ursa. They've lost 2 cores. Aegis is coming back. The Bloodstone TP respawn play is in effect. Do Liquid re-engage?
You can't, not with Fata's insta respawn, but doesn't have boots of travel just yet. 5 seconds away. Matumba Man wants back in, but all the summons cancelling his blink for now, buying OG some room to retreat.
The Radiant's still inactive here for No-Tail. Really does need to turn this on if they're going to look to fight as he chases towards mind control. Gets off the stun, slowly working on him, and he is going to get glimpsed back for a moment. Finally gets it on, but it seems like already the damage is done. Liquid diving deeper. They've killed off the Lifestealer. They're looking for a 4th. They want Big Daddy, keeping the vision. Glimpse, is he going to want to get in range for this one? They don't need it. They just beat him down. Death by the Bear Claw. And now the tower will be next.
For OG, No-Tail is just not in a position you want to see your Alchemist in. It's not just No-Tail, it's also Miracle on the life
for more. They find Miracle again. The cloud there, and Liquid strike.
It was a really just kind of YOLO play from OG, but that's what
they get Matumba, but he's BKB'd already. I believe he still has his ultimate here. He can man up, and man up he will. Para, perhaps the better way to put it. They are tanking this full chain cross and charging forward. Liquid engaging onto OG, slaughtering all green heroes before them. Now the crush. No-Tail next. Big Daddy going down. He too will fall. 4 bites the dust. 30-10. It's a rout. And Noon will make it a team wipe very likely. One more chain. Fada drills him. Snags the gem. Even the courier isn't faster than him. And then change.
Pick up one of the wards. There is a second.
They're going to smoke. Here we go. This could be the big initiation, the last stand for OG. Can they find the pick? It's mind control. He gets the jump. Come out and play, he says. OG, what do they do, really? Now down to Beastmaster, he'll buy back as well. Static Storm connects on No-Tail, he's gonna have to BKB, they roar Matumba Man, they're gonna look to bring down the Ursa, but a great force step from Jarek. He's been fighting Tape longer and longer, he is surviving through this, heals up, courtesy of the Cheese, re-engaging, charging forward. No-Tail is still alive through all this, but the ledge drill has dropped an excellent ultimate. Simply not enough from Crit. He's just too far behind here on the Earth Spirit. And No-Tail now, Big Daddy, and the rest of OG just didn't have it. Liquid, they were ready for the Alk. They were ready for the Greed, and they crush it.
This is just like one of those games where you look at these Liquid players, everyone performed their role perfectly. Mind control in the off lane, not a single death. Matumba Man, dominant, aggressive play on his Ursa. 18 kills over a 37-minute game. And then you have Fata in the mid lane. This is probably one of the mids who gets... But Crit has still found himself in a good position.
And they roll in, they move on to Fata. OG looking to strike first here. In game 1, it was a double kill and a first blood for Liquid. In game 2, the time to do it before the Beastmaster fully comes online. He is up there with the cores as far as CS go, but they're rolling in. Connection on Matumba Man, not yet level 6. OG are gonna find themselves another kill. The glimpse back a bit too late. Can they punish Crit on the way out? Tower shot with the Wolves might be enough to finish him as Moon threatens to dive onto Jarex here. These Wolves are bringing Crit down though, and he will end up falling. Now they turn on to Fly.
2 and really all 3 of their lanes are going very well. Avoid free farming for the most
Another roll, another jump. They still don't have that Beastmaster roar. He's very close. They're diving onto Fada. Omni Slash is ready. Fada does get off the Dragon Tail. Miracle tried to back up to prevent this, but he's got the phase boots to chase. Omni comes through, decapitates the Knight.
OG are just moving so well with these 2 supports.
And now they want to try and deal with mind control. They get the bash, the Chrono comes through. Meet the Sunray mind control. Doesn't even need Crit's help. OG have killed all 3 cores. And they're looking for Jarex too. He TP'd in a bit late to the party. No-Tail still beating him down. He needs that bash. Give me a bash, he says. Give me a bash already. Ice Frog, please. There you go.
He's overextended though.
He may die for this though. No-Tail into the trees. The roar actually goes on to Crit, so they're going to settle for a support kill. No-Tail has the time walk out. Should be able to survive. Just barely did that. Then they chase for more. Suddenly Miracle joins the fray. OG with the relentless aggression. They take the fight to Liquid. They look to punish before that big deathball push begins, but Miracle getting dealt with by the boar here. He really needs help. No-Tail's also low. The healing ward's dealt with. Mind control. Gets the 1 hero crush. The time walk forward. The bash from Big Daddy. Is he going to get a second? Can't quite. Meanwhile, Omni Slash Miracle. Moving on to mind control. Can he finish him here? Almost in range. The phase boost now activated. He gets off the Blade Fury, but he tries to slither away. Ain't gonna happen. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Matumba Man dead as well. OG making all the right moves. Bullying Liquid. Just slurping them up.
Objectives.
Mid lane. On to Miracle. Goes for the TP out. The roar. Oh, Kuro! A gift there from him, and it means Miracle gets out, but Matumba Man races in. The quick Icarus dive back and to turn their attention on to the Samurai. Can they bring Miracle down? The Fire Spirit's coming through. Miracle will fall despite the mistake from Kuro. And Liquid still able to transition into a push. Shows you just how good their ability to take objectives really is. But now the roll. Crit, counter initiated. He's got the ultimate as well. He's going to drop it too. Starting to bring Kuro low. They're going to scatter. Kuro to the north. And it looks like Beastmaster will fall. And meanwhile, Matumba with the wall working against him. Moon, he's got the surge. It's on the like an illusion. It turns into a wolf, but it gets him too. OG, but it might be too late. No-Tail time walks out. He is slowing down the Roshan by not just hitting him.
He's scaring them with the Chrono though.
But it works. And the Aegis goes to Miracle. Now Fada engages on to No-Tail, but they don't have the follow-up first. He's going to get the initiation off. On to Fada with the Sunray going. The Armlet's still active. He drops quickly. The Dragon being brought down, but not finished off just yet. They can't kill him. And they Blade Fury spin forward. They will finish him off. And then the egg over the top. Zoning Liquid back. And the Static Storm again ineffective. Miracle assassinates another. OG fighting their stride. Almost getting Kuro there. So likely gonna see that Ags. Has generally been the Void build, and they are gonna get eyes here on Fada. He pops the Shadow Blade, he tries to run, they glimpse him back. Do they have detection? You betcha. Can they finish him off though? That's the question. Moon's there. Karate chops him down, making Moon Meander's mama very proud. Make it 2. And now OG emerges. When do they go? OG.
They know Fly's up here. They could silence him.
Slowly working on it. Liquid want to go in at exactly the right moment. The egg gets dropped very preemptively. Then the photo as well. They finish off the road. No tail. Trapping mind control in. And they manage to bring him down. And now the wall, the static storm, too late. OG have found the roads. They've gotten their agents. They massacre 2. They're looking for Fada as well. The team fight execution virtually flawless. 3 down. Fada drops. Can they kill Crow 2? Make it 4 for 1. And almost a Lycan for dinner.
They use their ultis like possible 2-3-man chrono.
Time walks in, blinks on forward. This time it's a connection. It's onto Matumba Man, but 4 heroes are coming in reserve. Fada sweep wrapped on the side. He's got a TD road. This dragon's gonna hurt unless they can focus on the Omni Sled. Very much unable to bring him down. And Miracle now getting stunned. Turned on by Fada. He's still got the armlet active here, but he is fairly low. He's got to toggle this. No tail jumping in. Miracle staying alive. Through it all. It's the moon wall! Now they bring down the dragon, the wolf too, and they chase on the Jazz. It's about to be 4. He tries for the TP. No escape from OG. Absolutely slaughtered. They hold the line here bottom for now, but it's OG looking to come in, and there's the bubble. It's trouble for Matumba. No real help, no save just yet. The back comes through again. He has the BKB, and he runs. He's morphing into Big Bad Wolf, and he doesn't really want to be big or bad. He's just sitting back, unable to engage in the spearing. The follow-up damage, they focus Fly though. He doesn't get off the egg. Maybe this is where Liquid make their stand. No tail, dropping pretty fast. He does time walk back, and OG start to scramble the retreat. Liquid pursue. Miracle though has a Lincoln Spear on top. He brings down the Necrobox and they roll back in. Crit looking to engage. No tail out fairly far. Fada with the BKB, but he time walks it off. He continues to fight, and they bring down the dragon. They turn back for Kuroki. Well played, Fury Jets. They might just kill them all here. Disruptor down. Grant surging in. He catches another. Continues to deliver. Silencing him. Controlling him. And killing off his mind. OG unchecked in the team fight. So now all that stands between him and this game win is that Rax, but again, they're going to start with the Chrono. The Static Storm comes out to the side of the bubble. It doesn't matter. Fada's deleted. Liquid just never get to fight with the whole team while the Green Dream persists. And they tap out. They could take no more. Liquid are swept aside here in game number 2. We now have a real series on our hands.
And they even things up with a very impressive draft and just draft execution coming out. The rotations early on mid, pressuring Fatu's Dragonite. Fatu was such a key player in game number 1, didn't get any opportunities to really come online, and Liquid very